Dear students, we are doing exercise 6b and we will do its question number 3. This is question number 3. Select the correct answers from the given options. Okay students, before watching this video, you should watch my video in which I have explained the concept of ratio and proportion. Those concepts will be used here. First watch those two videos, then watch this video. Select the correct answers from the given options. If a man can complete a job in 100 days, how long will 10 men take to complete the same job? Four options are given. We will solve this and then we will um, tell that how many days, 1 day, 10 day, 50 or 5. And when I solved it, the answer was 10 days. If a man can complete a job in 100 days, then how long will 10 men to complete the same job? 10 days will be taken by 10 men to complete the job. Okay students, I have told you in the introductory videos of ratio and proportion that a proportion, there are two types of proportions, direct and inverse, and this is an example of inverse proportion. And inverse, what is an inverse proportion? And inverse proportion is when the quantity increases as the other, when one quantity increases as the other decreases, or one quantity decreases as the other decreases, they are said to be inversely proportional. Now here you can see one quantity will increase but the other will decrease. One man can complete, here the number of man, the quantities are number of man and number of days. When we increase the number of men to complete a job, the number of days will be decreased. And if we decrease the number of men to do a job, then the number of days will increase. When one thing is increasing, other is decreasing, it means that it is a inverse variation. And I have done this question here for you. We will write in ratio, man ratios, days. One man 10 days, 100 days. One man complete a job in 100 days and 10 men will complete a job, we don't know how many days. That's why I have written here x. Now I have explained that it is an inverse variation. When there is inverse variation, we will write, we will not write 1 upon 10, we will write 10 upon 1. This is very important. 10 upon 1, you have to write 10 upon 1, and 100 upon x, 100 upon x as it is. Now we will do the cross multiplication. Cross multiplication is like this: 10 multiplied by x equals 1 multiplied by 100. Okay, now x will be written as it is, and you can see this 10 is multiplying with x. This is equals to sign. This side is the left hand side of equals sign, and this side is the right hand side of the equals sign. Now this is equal sign. When 10 will jump from left hand side to right hand side, it will be divided by, we will write divided by 10, because here this is multiply by 10, and when it will jump towards the other side, it will becomes divided by 10. And when we divide, 100 divided by 10 gives us 10. It means that if one man takes 100 days to complete a job, 10 men will take, x means 10 days to complete a job. So this 10 day is the right answer. Now the B part is, Sarah can paint a picture in 2 days. How long will she take to paint 5 pictures? Okay, now Sarah can paint a picture in 2 days. Now the ratio is between the pictures and days. 1 picture and 2 days, And how long will it take to paint 25 pictures? If we increase the pictures, the days will increase. If we decrease the pictures, the days will decrease. It means that there is a direct variation. 1 2 3 4 options are given and 50 days is the right answer. But when we will solve, then we will come to know that why the 50 is the here in the question we are given the proportion of pictures and day. She paints one picture in 2 days, and uh, she paints 25 pictures in how many days? Of course, when we increase the pictures, the days will increase. So this is a direct variation. And in direct variation, when we will write this in fraction form, we will write 1 upon 25. 1 upon 25 equals to 2 upon x. The next step is we have to do the cross multiplication. This is the cross multiplication. 1 multiplied by x equals 2 multiplied by 25. Now this is equals to sign. This side is the left hand side, this is the right hand side of equals sign. We will multiply 2 times 25 gives us 50, and 1 times x gives us x. So x equals 50. It means this, it means that if she paints one picture in 2 days, she will paint 25 pictures in 50 days, because x is 50. She 50 days, x means 50 days, she will paint 25 pictures in 50 days. Now the C part is 15 laborers can build a wall in 80 days. How long will 12 laborers take to build the same wall? Now we will focus on the ratio of laborers, mean workers, and days. Okay, first we will decide that it is direct variation or inverse variation. If we increase the number of laborers or workers, the number of days will decrease. And if we decrease the number of laborers to build a wall, the number of days will increase. It means when one thing is increasing, the other is decreasing. It is an inverse variation. Now let's solve it. Okay, this is here. Laborers and days. Yes, laborers and days. 15 laborers took 80 days to build a wall, and how many days 12 laborers will take to complete the wall? Now it is the inverse variation, as I explained earlier. Now because it is inverse variation, when we will write this in fraction form, instead of writing 15 upon 12, we will write 12 upon 15, because it's the inverse variation. This is a very important point. You have to keep it in your mind. And 80 upon x as it is. Now we have to do the cross multiplication. 12 times x, 12 times x equals 15 multiplied by 80, or 80 multiplied by 15. Now we will multiply 80 and 15. 80 multiplied by 15. Okay, and this is 12 is multiplying by x, and when this 12 multiply by 12 will jump towards the other side of equals to sign, it will be divided by. In the I have written it in the fraction in the denominator. It means that 12 is dividing by 80 multiplied by 15. Now we will multiply 80 times 15 gives us 1200, and this 12 is in the denominator. 1200 divided by 12 gives us 100. So it means that 100 days. This is 100 days. What is the other way of writing 7 ratio 15 or 7 is to 15? And in fraction form we will write it 7 upon 15 as it is. There are 9 notebooks and 4 pens on a table. The ratio between notebooks and pens can be expressed as 9:4 because 9 notebooks and 4 pens. The ratio will be expressed as 9 is to 4.